Something pretty cool happened to me recently that got me thinking about identity and how real change actually works. Here's the thing. Your actions don't follow your identity follows your actions. Let me paint a picture. I bet many of you know this one. Someone decides they want to get healthy. They go all in, buy fancy gear, tell everyone about their new fit lifestyle, even rock those perfect workout clothes. But 3 weeks later, back to old habits. So why does this happen? What I've realized is they tried to change their identity first, basically forcing it. But identity doesn't work like flipping a switch. Think of your brain as a detective, always watching what you do, not what you say. Every tiny action sends a signal. This is who I am. Do it once and your brain thinks, probably a one-off. Do it twice and it starts to notice a pattern. Do it 3 times, that's when the magic kicks in. Your brain goes, wait a minute, this must be part of who they are. Here's the trick. Start microscopically small. So small it almost feels silly. Say you want to become a reader. Don't say, I'll read 50 books this year. Instead, read just 1 page a day. Your brain notices. Day 1. Oh, they read today. Day 2. They're doing it again. Day 3. Okay, are they actually becoming a reader? This is what I call the identity loop in action. And honestly, it's beautiful in its simplicity. Small, consistent actions reshape how you see yourself. That new self-image then makes those actions feel natural, which makes your self-image stronger. No willpower wars needed. No big declarations. Just tiny moves adding up to huge change. This works for any habit you want to build, but here's the catch. You have to start smaller than your ego wants. Way smaller. Because your ego screams for dramatic leaps, but your brain, it whispers for steady consistency. And after years of watching, the brain always wins. Think about your morning walk to the coffee machine. Yeah, that well-worn path you take without even thinking. Here's the kicker. Your brain doesn't care if that path leads to a beautiful garden or a wild jungle of weeds. It just knows, we use this route a lot. Let's make it easier to travel. It's like how my brain instinctively knows the way to my favorite coffee shop, even though maybe it should be rerouting me to the gym instead. Remember how small actions build identity? This is exactly why it works. Every single time you take that tiny step, your brain isn't just watching. It's rewiring itself. Those old habits, limiting thoughts, and annoying routines, they're just worn-in trails too. Here's the good news. You can let those paths fade away naturally, but you don't do it by fighting them head-on. Trying to squash a habit? Your brain just zooms in on it harder. Quick test. Don't think about pink elephants. Bet what popped in your mind with pink elephants. We all fall for it. So instead of battling the old, build a fresh new trail. Want to stop scrolling your phone first thing in the morning? Don't wrestle with that urge. You'll just make your brain obsess over your phone even more. Build a new ritual instead, maybe a glass of water, a quick stretch, or a few deep breaths. Every time you choose the new path, something incredible happens. You're growing new brain highways. The old ones, they start to crumble. Not because you fought them, but because you stopped walking them. It's like how the route to my old job slowly vanished once I started working from home. That's the secret sauce for real, lasting change. You don't battle your old self, you quietly carve out new roads. Step by tiny step, your brain takes over and does the rest. It's built for this kind of magic. Think about any habit you've changed in the past. You've been unknowingly rewiring your brain this whole time. You know what most people get wrong? They think the secret to change is ditching motivation or battling willpower. But here's the real game changer, your environment. Pause for a second and look around you right now. Everything you see is either nudging you toward your goals or pulling you away. And guess what? You're totally in control of this. Let me give you a nature lesson. Think about water. It always flows downhill, taking the easiest path. Your behavior, it works the exact same way. I learned this firsthand. Want to eat healthier? I used to believe it was all about willpower resisting those late-night cravings. But here's the truth. Don't stockpile willpower. Just stop buying junk food. At 10 p.m., when you're wiped out and stressed, willpower's gone. But an empty junk food shelf? That still works like a charm. I call this the friction principle. Make good habits easy downhill paths. Make bad habits hard uphill battles. Want to exercise more? Put your workout clothes right next to your bed. Trying to quit mindless scrolling? Delete the apps or make them take extra steps to open. Remember those brain pathways we talked about earlier? Your environment is basically the physical version of those paths. Change your environment and you change your behavior automatically. Studies even show people with fruit bowls visible eat 70% more fruit. No willpower needed. That's exactly what happened when I put a water bottle on my desk. Suddenly, I was drinking way more water without thinking about it. Once you get this, you can design little success triggers everywhere. Want to read more? Put books on your coffee table. Want to drink more water? Keep bottles at every spot you hang out. Your environment is like an invisible force field, influencing you 24/7. Set it up right, and it works even when you're tired, stressed, or zero motivation. I'd love to hear in the comments, what environmental tweaks have worked for you? Or what changes will you try now? Now, on to Chapter 3, Energy as Your Most Valuable Currency. Even the best environment needs power to run, and here's where most people miss the mark. Everyone talks about time management, but here's a truth they skip. You can't manage time. It just keeps moving forward no matter what. What you can manage is your energy. Think about it honestly. Ever had a day with tons of free time but felt so drained you couldn't get anything done? Or maybe just 30 minutes but so energized you crushed more than usual in 3 hours? Yeah, we've all been there. What took me years to realize, energy isn't just being tired or awake. It's your capacity to learn, grow, and push forward. Unlike time, energy can be expanded. Most people, myself included, get this backwards. They try to squeeze more into their day, push harder, sleep less, but watch carefully, that always backfires. Think of your energy like a battery with a solar panel. Sure, sometimes you drain the battery, we all do, but you can also recharge it and even upgrade the battery's capacity over time. Crazy, right? Your brain uses about 20% of your body's energy, but during intense focus, that jumps to 70%. No wonder you feel wiped after learning something new. Your brain is running a marathon. Recovery isn't just rest. It's smart renewal. Those moments you feel like you're doing nothing, something amazing is happening. Your brain is consolidating what you learned, replenishing energy, and building new neural connections. Mind-blowing, huh? This changes how you should plan your day. Instead of asking, how do I fit more in? Ask, how do I match tasks to my energy peaks? Want to learn something new? Do it when your energy is highest. Need creativity? Time it for when your mind is freshest. It's like surfing. Catch the wave at just the right moment. Remember environmental design? Now, design your energy too. Build renewal triggers and recovery breaks into your day. Here's what I've learned. Master your energy, and time will take care of itself. Oh, and before I go, smash that subscribe button like it's your alarm clock on a Monday morning. I'll see you in the next one.